the perfect rhyme. Together, two hearts in perfect time. We're loving, two hearts in perfect time. For you touched my heart. We were both feeling alone, and you shared your love with tenderness I've never known before or shown before. Our life has just begun. You're the girl that's in perfect rhyme, just like go watching perfect time. And now everything's gonna shine. It's magic, two hearts in perfect time. Now we won't be alone. With love in our hearts, we'll find our own rainbow. With feelings that we've never known before or shown before. Breathing life in all our dreams. It's magic. Two hearts in perfect time. It's magic.
The will is holographic. That is entirely written by hand.
Excuse me, Mr. Wintermore. I'm sorry to interrupt. Mr. Winter isn't here.
You just have to wait. Terribly sorry for this delay. I can't understand it. Mr. Winter knew that the will was to be read at this time.
Sorry, everybody. I didn't get the wake-up call at the hotel.
Wake-up call? Mr. Winter, it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
I know that, Mr. Grumby. I guess it's jet lag. You see, I was in the Philippines working just a few days ago. Or was it New Zealand? Well, anyway, when it's 11 o'clock there...
Can we get on with it?
I'm afraid not.
Why afraid not?
Well, the will is in handwriting, and I have to admit I've never been able to read Mr. Krebs's writing.
His estate is valued in excess of $200 million, and you can't read his writing?
But it never occurred to me.
I believe I can help.
But of course, as Mr. Krebs's personal secretary, you would be an expert. Miss Farnham will decipher it for us.
I, Omar Krebs, being of sound mind and body, declare this to be my last will and testament, revoking all prior wills and codicils. First, the executives of Krebs Enterprises are to become the officers and directors of the newly created Krebs Foundation. Second, all assets of Krebs Enterprises are to be liquidated and its corporate holdings are to be transferred to the Omar Krebs Foundation, with the following exceptions. To my devoted secretary, Wilma Farnham, I leave the sum of $100,000. To be collected 10 months from the reading of this will. To my only living relative, Kirby Winter, who at great personal sacrifice has worked exclusively in my behalf all his adult life, I leave my gold pocket watch.
Krebs Enterprises? I'll have to refer you to the chairman of the board, Mr. Grumby.
Hope it didn't hurt yourself.
No, I'm fine.
I suspect you find your uncle's dispensation somewhat surly.
Surly? I don't know if I'd call it surly. Outrageous is more like it.
Yes, it does seem a trifle unfair.
Oh, listen, now, don't get the wrong idea. I mean, I'm not greedy, but after all, his estate was worth almost $250 million.
Perhaps his intention was to improve your character,
I don't think it's going to work.
Mr. Winter,
Yes?
would you step back in the office? We'd like to see you a moment, may we?
Sure.
Mr. Winter, please sit down.
What can I do for you, Mr. Grumby?
It has occurred to us that it would be fitting for you to be connected in some way with the Krebs Foundation. We are mindful of the fact that no great sum was left you in the will.
I'm mindful of that myself.
We shall need an executive secretary for the foundation, and we are prepared to offer you $60,000 per year for your services.
I don't take shorthand. What do you want from me?
Mr. Winter, perhaps I can shed some light. In going over the summary reports of Krebs Enterprises for tax purposes, I found that over the last 11 years, $75 million has been drained from Krebs Enterprises into OK Devices, the separately owned company of Omar Krebs. Internal Revenue now considers that money part of the Krebs estate and expects these gentlemen to pay an inheritance tax on it. So you see our problem, Mr. Winter.
No?
Look, Winter, you and Farnham worked for OK Devices, not Krebs Enterprises. We can't be held responsible for that tax. It would gut the company.
If Miss Farnham hadn't burned all the records of OK Devices, we'd know the distribution of the $75 million. Dear God, she poured kerosene on them and burned them.
The IRS will assume that the records were burned to hide the location of hidden assets. You could be subpoenaed, my friend, along with Miss Farnham.
You want to know where the money is? It's gone.
Gone.
Yep. I gave it all away.
Mr. Winter, this is hardly the time for any of your frivolous responses. Mr. Krebs was eccentric, but not that eccentric. Now, where is that money?
I gave it away. You asked me, so I told you. I gave it away.
Well, gentlemen, my client has answered your question. In view of the situation, I see little point in continuing this meeting. Besides, I have a few points to clear up in Mr. Krebs's will. So, if you'll excuse us.
What did you tell them?
Oh, Miss Farnham.
What did you tell them?
Nothing. I didn't tell him a thing. Wait a minute. Miss Farnham.
Oh, you don't really expect me to believe you.
It's the truth.
The truth? The truth is you were all but left out of the will, and Grumby and his friends probably offered you a little something, and you told them everything you know.
That's not what happened.
Before Mr. Krebs died, he made me promise to destroy all the documents from OK Devices, which I did. I loved that man. I'd rather rot in prison than betray my word to him.
But I didn't break.
You know, he had such faith in you. But in my opinion, you are a miserable, sycophantic weakling, and he overestimated you all your life.
Now, hold it.
Hey, how dare you?
Shut up.
What?
Now, we both work for OK Devices. It was our job to give money to charities.
Yeah.
You did what you were told. Well, I did what I was told, too. Why are you so quick to judge me with no evidence? What, do you think you got the monopoly on loyalty?
No, it was just that Grumby led me to believe that you would cooperate because that would be the only way that you could get money out of the estate.
Grumby was wrong.
Yeah. What did you tell them?
I told them something they couldn't possibly believe.
What?
I said I gave all the money away.
I'd have given $1 million to see their faces.
Oh, what are you talking about? I gave $75 million for it.
Hey! Just a minute. Hey, just a minute. Hands off.
Huh?
Oh, no. I have no intention of becoming a part-time plaything.
Oh, boy.
I know you. All those business conferences you'd set up in your sordid little hotel room. I had to be on guard every single minute. If I'd have given you the slightest opportunity, you'd have been all over me like a madman.
Miss Farnham.
I don't think I'm so attractive, but I really had to keep myself plain.
Would you...
Just so you would keep control of yourself.
Miss Farnham.
I'll tell you something. I have a confession to make. It fills me with shame to say it. There were times when, despite all my fear and all my contempt, I wanted you to hurl yourself at me. Hurl yourself. Oh, maybe it's a need to degrade myself. I have needs, Mr. Winter. I have needs.
Kirby, it's Charlotte. Charlotte O'Rourke, don't you remember? We were at the funeral.
Oh, yes. Hello.
And of course you remember Joseph.
Hello, Kirby, old man.
Hello.
We were just off to have cocktails and dinner. If you have time, why don't you join us? Or is that a bad idea right now?
Bad idea? It's from heaven. Wait a minute. This isn't my hotel.
Of course not. We thought it would be best for you to stay here.
No. You two aren't with some newspaper, are you?
Heavens, no. My brother and I aren't journalists.
Brother? There's very little family resemblance.
Oh, we may not look alike, but we think alike. Wouldn't you say so, Joseph?
Only when I'm at my best, dear Charlotte. Only when I'm at my best.
Wow. Great place. You should see the dump I live in. Did I tell you what my uncle left me? I mean, in his will?
The gold pocket watch.
How did she know that?
Well, because you told us last night. Don't you remember, old man?
Of course I remember. I have a great memory. I remember the funeral. I remember the nightclub. How did we get to stay there so late?
Well, you had so much to say.
Oh, right. Why are you undressing me?
Because you're exhausted, darling. You need to rest.
Oh, that's nice of you. May I tell you something?
Anything.
I forgot your names.
Oh, Kirby, you're too dear for words. I'm Charlotte, and this is Joseph.
Oh, that's right. Charlotte and Joseph. You're right.
Well, good night, or should I say good morning, eh?
You are totally gorgeous. Would you be interested in...
Yes, but not right now. Now you must rest. Sleep, angel. Go to sleep.
Well, what do you think? You think it'll be difficult?
Difficult. Drowning a kitten would be more of a challenge.
You think he knows? You think he suspects anything?
Of course not.
Good. After we get the information from him, how do you plan to dispose?
I haven't made my mind up. Whatever amuses me.
Charlotte, shame on you.
Brother dear.
Hello? What time is it? Oh? Oh, can you tell me what day it is? What? What happened to Saturday?
What happened to Saturday, Pet, is you slept through it. Oh, you poor darling. I had no idea you were so tired.
Oh,
You must be really hungry.
I must be.
I want you to nibble on this and have a warm shower and meet me down at the pool. And I think you need a shave, babyface. Hurry, Kirby, dear.
Nothing, not a thing, nothing. Good morning, Kirby. Handsome jacket.
Charlotte picked it out. Joe, I'm, not becoming a kept man, am I?
Not quite yet, sweetie.
Of course not. You're a very decent young man. After all, you were trained by your Uncle Omar to go on these little errands all over these wonderful countries. I'm sure he's very pleased with you.
No, wait a minute. How do you know so much about me?
Why, Babyface, don't you remember? You told us all about you on Friday night.
Oh, yeah.
Now, what are your plans?
Well, at the moment, I don't have any.
Ah, then why not be our guest on the Gloriana?
The Gloriana?
Yes, Charlotte's yacht. They're bringing her up from Acapulco. Why don't you stay with us for a month or two? Then make your plans for the future, What do you think?
We would be closer, dearest, together all the time. And who knows what may happen, my love.
Sounds very... I mean, sure. Thanks, Joe. Thank you, Charlotte.
A toast to the all-new Kirby Winter.
Don't move, I got a gun.
Oh. Kirby!
Wintermore. I didn't mean to frighten you, but the door was open and everything's broken into.
Oh, that's all right, old boy. I've been trying to call you, but when you couldn't be reached, I became a bit concerned.
Oh, I'm fine.
Look at this place.
Yes, every one of your uncle's houses has been ransacked, and now yours.
Who are they? What do they want?
75 million unaccounted for dollars. No wonder you're so popular.
Yeah, I guess I am. I met a couple of people. What am I saying? I've been living with these two people that I met the other day. They seem very interested in me.
They do?
Yeah, she's a very beautiful woman. Charla something. Her brother's name is Joseph.
Her brother? Not on your life. The O'Rourke woman and the Cordelos were your uncle's fiercest competitors. But Omar was always one step ahead of them, including the time in Madrid when they actually tried to have him killed.
That's terrific. What do they want from me?
Probably to learn the secret of Omar's fantastic success. People like that are only interested in one thing.
What?
Power. Oh, before I forget it, your inheritance.
Oh, yeah. Thanks.
Oh, don't be too disappointed. Your uncle loved that watch. He was never without it, never.
I know.
Mischievous, isn't it? Oh, don't judge him too harshly. After all, he was just a man like you or I. Huh?
Hey, Kirby. Yeah, what do you say? Ready to talk a little business?
Not right now, Hoover. Listen.
No, I understand. Being rich, that's a heck of a responsibility, right?
I am not rich, Hoover. I'm trying to...
No, you ain't rich. Of course, then, neither was Aristotle Onassis.
Hoover.
The only thing he had was money, just like you.
Hoover, would you stop talking? Good. Now, listen, my room was broken into and searched. Okay? Did you see anybody go upstairs? Well, would you tell me about it?
Well, a couple of big guys come over here from the Del Coronado, and they said that they want to go in and get your luggage and your other stuff. Well, I told them that they couldn't go in there without your permission, but, well, they were pretty persuasive.
How persuasive?
$50 worth. You in trouble, are you, Kirby?
I think so, but I don't know why. Hoover, listen. I gotta think things through. I gotta be alone, but I don't want anybody to know that I'm here. You got another room you could stick me in where they couldn't find me?
I got just the thing for you. 1803. I call it the dungeon.
Oh, thanks, Hoover.
Forget it. Listen, a couple of 3 days, I want to talk to you about buying into this place. You're going to be needing some tax shelters, you know.
I haven't got anything to invest in, Hoover.
Right. I'll talk to you in a couple of 3 days, you hear?
Hello? What? Hoover? What is it? All right, I'll be right. I'll be right there. Hoover?
Good morning.
What happened?
What's it look like I lost?
Hoover.
Okay. Those same two big goons come looking for you. You know, the ones from Del Coronado? I told them you wasn't here, but I get the feeling they didn't believe me.
Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm okay. When I was a kid, I had 1,000,000 fights. Never won any of them, so I'm used to this.
Can I get you some water?
No. Listen, Kirby. When those two guys started beating on me real good, I had to come up with a story real quick, you know?
Sure, Hoover, that's okay.
Hell, I'm not so sure. I told them that you was out with that school teacher. You know, the one that come in here those times, got the funny hair and the eyeglasses.
Miss Farnham?
Yeah, that's the one. Strange broad. Listen, she gonna be in trouble.
Could you use the phone?
Yeah. What's going on, Kirby? What do they want with you?
Ever since my uncle died, things have been crazy around here. Miss Farnham, it's Kirby Winter. Don't hang up. Listen to me. Was your house ransacked today? I want you to get out of there. Where can we meet? Where's your brother live? Yeah, I'll find it. Just please hurry.
Go get her, kid. I'm fine.
Thanks, Hoover.
Listen, we'll talk in a couple of days. I got a way to consolidate all my mortgages. We'll make a bundle.
Hello? Who's there?
Kirby Winter.
Oh, yeah, come on in. What's this all about?
My friend was beat up by two guys because he wouldn't tell them where I was.
Oh, why? What do they want? Money from the estate?
No, I don't think so. See, my uncle was pursued by these two people, Joseph Lacordalos and Charla.
Oh, Rourke?
Yeah.
I know, because I heard him talk about them. He said they were really pests, but they had a lot of money.
No, I don't think they were after the money. They're after the secret to his operation. They'll do anything to get it. I'll just have to convince them that there's nothing there to find. I mean, I don't want them going around hurting innocent people just because.
Massive scandal within their ranks.
Wilma Farnham and Kirby Winter, the nephew of the late multimillionaire recluse Omar Krebs. Krebs Enterprises has filed formal charges against the pair for embezzlement. The amount of the suit has not been mentioned, but private sources say that it is a staggering $75 million. Now turning to the sports at Del Mar Racetrack.
Oh, it's nice to be wanted. Sorry. Can I stay here, Miss Farnham? I could sleep on the couch.
Oh, of course. But don't let that give you any funny ideas. I want you to behave like a gentleman. Okay? I'll get some blankets. What's the matter, Mr. Winter?
I don't know.
Don't you find me attractive?
What?
Or is it that you're simply gay? Well, we're both consenting adults, aren't we?
Yes. Yes, we are, Miss Farr. It's just that you're a very attractive woman.
I am.
I don't do well with attractive women.
You don't? Huh, I always thought you were so suave. Aren't you hungry? How about some breakfast?
Oh, there isn't time. I wish there was, but there just isn't. I love breakfast, but not in the morning. I mean, not this morning.
I think it'd be best if you stayed here.
Okay.
I'll handle everything.
Fine.
I'm gonna go over to the Del Coronado and try and set things straight with Charlotte and Joseph and get things out in the open.
Good.
Go face the Krebs people and
Right on.
I'll be back.
Okay. I'll be waiting for you. Right here. Just like this.
Sport. Scoot right in here before the sky falls on you.
You heard the news.
All morning. Well, they knocked on my door at an indecent hour. Joseph and I have missed you.
Well, I had to be alone. Get my head together.
You've done a magnificent job, Cookie.
Charlotte, please don't do that.
Angel.
Listen, I know all about your relationship with my uncle. I also know that you had his places searched, and mine and Miss Farnham's.
Well, of course, dear. Now, isn't it refreshing to have it all out in the open? You know, your little innocent routine had me fooled, babyface.
It's part of my charm. I love to be disarming.
It's an effective disguise. You know, your Uncle Omar looked like such a baffled, sweet old man. I should have known you'd take after him. Tell me, honey, is it where the money is?
Is what?
Don't be so damned coy. Now, you certainly know we could have done it the other way at any time. Damn it, Kirby, you drank whatever I handed you. I could have taken you to a place where screaming didn't matter. Some people don't have the stomach for that kind of thing. But I do, friend. I do.
Well, then, you'll just have to assume that I know what I'm doing.
I suppose you're thinking in terms of a partnership. Well, we'll work out all the details at sea. Joseph can think of a good plan to get you out of here and onto the Gloriana. It's just what you need, you know. The dramatic, mysterious disappearance.
I don't think that would be a good idea, Charlotte. If I ran away right now, it would be like admitting my own guilt. Then you'd have me just where you want me, wouldn't you?
Very good, pet. You can be quite a clever serpent.
Just looking out for my own interests.
Of course, dear, we all have to do that. Renee! These gentlemen will keep you company until we can get you aboard the boat.
Charlotte, you don't have to do this.
Just protecting my interests. Oh, Kirby, you look all messy. Why not take a nice cold shower? We have a few hours before sailing.
Well, a lady wants you to take a shower, you...
We'll hold your clothes for you.
Oh, that's okay. You...
Now your life begins. So here's the story. Happy honeymoon to you.
Hello? Who is it?
It's me.
Oh, hi. Well, what shall I say? Trick or treat?
Too late. That's what the cab driver said. I need to borrow some clothes, okay?
Sure, in there. I think my brother's clothes will fit you. Why the outfit?
I had no choice. It's the best I could do on quick notice. At least I found out they weren't after the money. They're after something else.
What?
I don't know, but whatever it is, they'd do anything to get it. Oh, that Uncle Omar sure was full of surprises. I knew that little man my whole life. I just found out the last few days I didn't know him at all.
Yeah, I don't know. I find the whole thing so confusing.
Oh, good. That means that you're not crazy.
Yeah.
Does anybody else know that you're here?
No, only my brother.
Oh, fine. I'll see you in a couple of hours.
Okay, oh, please. Oh, couldn't I come with you? Please, I'm frightened to be here, Mr. Winter.
Miss Farnham, I think we've gotten to the point in our relationship where you can call me Kirby.
Oh, okay, Kirby. May I come with you?
It wouldn't be a good idea for us to be seen together. Make us look a little more guilty. I'll handle everything.
Okay. Thanks, darling.
I don't think we're ready for darling yet. Better stick with Kirby.
Right. Here, I found this in the couch.
Oh, yeah. Thanks.
You're welcome. Thanks, what?
Thanks very much.
Thanks, Wilma.
Oh, right. Thanks, Wilma.
Okay. You look marvelous in those clothes.
Yeah. The pants are too tight.
Yes, I know. Bye, darling.
Hey, Kirby. Kirby. Shh. Keep your voice down. Sorry. Hey, what's for the outfit? What do you think? I don't want to be recognized. Eccentric millionaires. You're getting it down, fat boy.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Listen, you better not be hanging around. There's a couple of feds here looking for you.
Great. I'm running out of places to hide.
What about the school teacher?
You won't understand this, but I'm safer here.
No, you can't stay here. But not to worry, because I know a place. A friend of mine, he's a showbiz guy. When he goes out of town, leaves the key with me.
Oh, Hoover, you're saving my life.
No problem, no problem. Listen, Kirby, what do you say we put a roller disco down in the basement? Roller disco, man, that's the thing. We'll make a fortune.
I don't have any money, Hoover.
Money, man, I'm talking about a measly little old 70 grand. You got that much money in your hip pocket. $70,000, he's got 70 grand. Roller disco, man.
Hey, boy. I'm here. Bernie? I guess your Bonnie kind of tired you out, huh? All right, I'll get the light. Who are you? You dirty son of a...
Don't get angry. I can explain.
Explain? What kind of trick are you pulling anyways? Rip the face right off of you.
Now hold it.
For what? What do you think I am anyhow? Where's Bernie?
I don't know.
Well, you're supposed to be him.
Well, I'm not.
Anybody pull what you just pulled, mister. Somebody ought to take a rusty knife to him and...
What's the matter with you? I was sound asleep. I didn't even know who you were.
Well, you could have got the general idea I was a girl.
Well, that occurred to me.
Don't you roar at me. Well, you could have figured some mistake was happening, but did you say a damn thing? No.
What was I supposed to say? Pardon me, ma'am, but I think you're making love to the wrong man. It's like falling off a building and trying to tie your shoes on the way down.
Really something, wasn't it?
Miss, I'm sorry. Would you please stop crying?
In my whole life, I never had some affair with somebody I didn't even know. Making me feel common and cheap and rotten.
Well, would you please stop crying, whatever your name is?
Oh, you don't even know my name. Bonnie Lee Beaumont, that's my name. Bonnie Lee Beaumont.
Oh. How do you do? I'm Kirk Winter. Now, we've been introduced. You have to stop crying.
But I didn't know you then.
Yeah, but if you'd known you didn't know me, then you never would have happened, would it?
How's that go again?
You thought I was Bernie, right? So there's no need to blame yourself, is there?
Well, I guess I gotta think on it the way you say. But I've broken a secret vow I made to myself when I was just 14. Oh, never in my whole life when I sang, I was some man I didn't even feel love for. What's your name again?
Kirk Winter.
Well, you're not such a bad-looking fella anyways.
Neither are you.
Yeah. Well, hell, you can't win them all. bothers me is that it was just so real fine, Kurt. I mean, I had me the idea there had to be love. So when it's fine with a stranger, it makes me out like some kind of animal.
Well, maybe you were just expressing the love that you felt for Bernie. That would make it right, Bonnie Lee.
You talk things out good for me. Now you'll have me come around with all kinds of problems.
Anytime. Bonnie Lee, did you mean that when you said it was real fine?
Well, you were there, weren't you, brother? So what, you want a Medal of Honor or something? What is it with men anyhow? A girl, she just wants to be loved and wanted, and a man, every time it's like he wonders if he can make the damn Olympics.
Well, no, I'm just... I'm sorry. It's just that I feel very, happy.
So, what do you do for a living, sugar?
Right now, I'm sort of between jobs. The way things are going, though, I might become a marathon runner.
Honey, either you're crazy or you got you a rich uncle stashed away someplace.
Close. I had a crazy rich uncle. You live with your folks?
My folks? What, you some kind of nut? My folks are farming on shares down in South Carolina.
How'd you get all the way out here?
Well, I went to this beauty contest. I didn't do good on the talent part, but one of the prizes I got was one of the judges taking me to Hollywood. Never been back since.
You're sure pretty enough to be an actress.
Shoot, I can't act. I'm a singer. I can cry when I sing. Just thinking of the story I'm telling. Thinking of the way the world treats some folks. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think I'm beginning to.
You broke, huh?
Well, sort of.
That's okay. I got me some extra. You need it, just let me know.
I appreciate the offer, Bonnie Lee.
One thing about me, I never say nothing I don't mean. Across the room or long distance, folks can count on Bonnie Lee.
Reliability. That's an admirable quality, Bonnie Lee.
You sure got a cute way of putting things. You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking that something that started out dead wrong is kind of swinging around right. You feel that way?
Yeah.
And it could maybe set that first time right if I was to know it was you, maybe. But I don't want you thinking wrong. This being the first time in my whole life knowing a gentleman friend such a short time and all. But then time got messed up kind of for us, huh?
Well, I wouldn't think wrong, Bonnie Lee.
Sugar, why are you shaking? Your hands are like ice. Is it really meaning all that much to you? Honest? Well, then it's meaning 10 times as much to me, too. Shoot. Here I am falling for a cold hand, out-of-work man who's so gentle, sweet, I can start crying any minute. Nobody does any more talking from here on in.
Beach sure is pretty this time of day, huh?
Yeah.
Water's nice and calm. Cancel the donut.
See, I'm night people. Come 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, I can gnaw the ears right off in a running jackrabbit. Should eat something.
Coffee will be fine.
Shouldn't drink that stuff. Makes you edgy. Hey, the paper! Got to see how my Padres did. Well, looky here. We beat them old Dodgers. I love it when we stomp them bums. I would have give it to you. You a Dodger fan or something? Hey, Sugar, that's you. Who's the print-faced gal with you?
Wait a second.
I thought you said your name was Winter. I get it. Winter now faces an assault charge filed by Arturo Barra, an employee of the Harbor Singing Message Company. State and local authorities have joined in the hunt for Winter and his suspected accomplice, Wilma Farnham. The couple have been charged with
Embezzlement.
Thanks, honey. Embezzlement, lodged by Krebs Enterprises. At midnight last night, KE posted a reward of $25,000. $25,000 for any information leading to the apprehension of the two fugitives. There's also a civil suit pending. I thought you said you was in between jobs.
I am.
Well, what was your last job, honey? Armed robbery?
I gotta get out of here.
Tell you one thing, you're just lucky I'm crazy about you, because $25,000 is a big hunk of money.
Bonnie, you were very...
I told you, I'm crazy about you. Better kiss me. Does seem kind of piddly from a man who had 200 million. What's this thing?
Oh, Bonnie, I can explain this.
So can I. Your uncle was a dirty old man. Kind of wish I'd have known him.
What do you think I should do? Try to explain to the police?
Sugar, ain't nobody gonna believe that story you just told me. Shoot. That Charlotte and Wilma? After those two broads, you sure got to change when I hopped into bed.
What would you do if you were me?
Get me a pair of tennis shoes and run like hell.
I was afraid you'd say something like that.
So fast. Gee, you must be in better shape than you look.
Uncle Omar, you sneaky little Uncle Omar.
Kirby?
Bonnie Lee, I'm in great shape. I'm in the best shape I've been in my entire life. I know how he did it now. Oh, it's great. I know how he did it.
Kirby, cut it out. You're acting kind of nuts.
Oh, I know, Bonnie, I know. Listen, remember when I told you about my crazy, wonderful uncle? Well, what I didn't tell you was that before he became rich, he was just a common, ordinary chemistry and physics teacher who used to dabble
inventions on the side. This isn't gravel what just happened.
What are you talking about?
I'm not sure that you're going to understand this. I'm not sure that I understand it. But it works. That's how he got rich. My crazy uncle, he did it.
Calm down now, sugar. What works?
The watch.
The what?
Just a second. I want to try some kind of experiment, all right? Okay, now I don't want you to be frightened what you're about to see. But watch very, very closely.
Okay. Kirby?
Hi.
How are you doing that?
Don't worry. Just watch. Hi.
Kirby, honey, you better cut that out now before I throw up, you hear? I don't think you're very funny hypnotizing me like that.
No, Bonnie Lee, it's not hypnotism. Here, let me show you how it works.
No more. It's fine.
Don't you want to help me?
Well, yeah, but I...
Don't you love me?
Not if you be spooking me out of it.
You hold the watch in your hand, and I'll put my hand on yours. Okay, now just move the red hand away from the 12. And then you turn the stem and you push it. Oh my God, what have I done?
Hey, sugar! This thing is more fun. I walk right up to people, they never even know I was there. Ain't that a killer?
Bonnie Lee, give it to me.
I never had so much fun in my whole life entire. Boy, that uncle of yours really had something there.
Yeah, I know. This was his edge on the world. God. No wonder he gave away so much money. Probably felt guilty about it. Look, Bonnie, we can't use this watch frivolously. It's too important, okay?
Yeah. What do you mean frivolously?
Carelessly. I mean, if too many things happen that can't be explained, then somebody's going to figure out how to work it.
Sugar, but you don't know about people.
See, what folks can't explain, they make something up soon. Besides, they ain't gonna be looking at that watch when they got that picture to see at the other end of it.
Yeah, you're right. What a brilliant little man.
Kirby.
We've still got to be careful, though. Half the city's after me. See what I mean? It's probably Hoover with his morning stock market results. Good morning, Hoover.
Well, you're really getting to be quite tiresome now.
How did you get there?
All will be forgiven if you cooperate now. I mean, that vicious attack on that poor little telegram man was a stupid mistake. We all agree you're ingenious enough to figure out a way to get from that apartment to the Gloriana without incident, however.
I'm not sure. I mean...
Well, don't take too long. Miss Farnham is anxious to see you.
Hello? Joseph? They got Wilma.
Well, let's go get her back then.
You? Oh, Bonnie, you don't belong there. That could be dangerous. I won't allow it.
Getting kind of bossy, ain't you, boy? Let's see. You'll be needing a disguise. Yeah, it's pretty good. Here.
Bonnie, I told you that...
Sugar. Forget. I got the watch.
Now, the boat's the Gloriana.
What are you doing?
I'm taking the watch.
Sugar, they'll recognize you. I'll go. Well, I better take the watch. I might be needing it.
Okay, Bonnie, where's the... May I see your driver's license, please?
What's the trouble? I'm parked in a loading zone. Just show me the license. Take it out of the wallet, please. Kirby, Winter, turn around and put your hands on the top. Spit 'em. You know what you just did? You just made me $25,000 richer. Now give me your left hand. Right hand. Okay, now I want you to turn around and sit down on the ground. That's fine. Now, what does this say?
B. Harris.
Very good, Mr. Winter. You'll remember that, won't you? I can't hear you.
Yes, sir, Officer Harris.
Now, I'm going to make a call. I don't want you to run off on me now. Something funny?
I think so. What the... It's nice. Very nice.
You macho creeps. You abduct a woman and you think you can have your way with her, but not... No, thank you.
Just have a little drink of this.
No.
You're a very nervous person. It'll help calm you down.
Oh, you want to get me drunk so then you can have your way with me. No, thank you.
Lady, please.
No, thank you.
Just take
You
a drink.
can hit me. You can twist my arm. You're not going to have your way with me. Force. You can use force. Tie me to the bed.
Don't worry. I'll be back before you can say Jack Robinson.
Takes you that long, I'm coming in there after you.
Wilma.
Hello. What is your relationship to this man, may I ask?
Well, we're lovers, sweetie.
Aha! What are you, a latent heterosexual?
Wilma, why did you drink so much?
Are you kidding? My house was pillaged. I had to run away. There's a price in my head. And this morning I was abducted and thrown in a boat. And these goons...
Did they?
Take advantage of me? No. All they're interested in is playing cards. I think they must be members of the Zero Population Council. Oops. I think I'm going to be sick.
Okay, that's it. You and I are gonna strip, and I'm waiting you under an icy shower.
Oh, no. I have absolutely no urge to do that. Oh, no. Especially not with you.
Hey, listen, get snotty with me, and I'm gonna strip the hide right off of you.
I'll make some coffee.
Okay, get going.
Bonnie, ask Wilma where the coffee pot is.
think it's in there. It's coming around.
Sleep well? Hey, learn something new every day, right, buddy? Well, what you gotta learn is knots like these, not these.
I guess you got loose.
This guy's a genius. Come on, deal.
May I ask what you did with the ladies?
Yeah, they're tied up in the bedroom. It was fun tying them up.
Yeah, they're just in there lying on the bed, all nice and comfortable. Good thing we're nice guys, you know what I mean?
Yeah, of course, we may be here for a while. Could get boring. That hillbilly broad might be just a thing.
Yeah, she's kind of cute. Hey, don't you get cute. Hold it.
Oh, my arm's going to sleep. I'm just trying to get...
Hey, if we pull it off, you won't have that problem.
You looking for something? Uh-huh. What you got in there? Oh, what you got's a watch. It's a pretty thing, too, isn't it?
Yeah, especially the little telescope.
Oh, yeah? Let's see what that is. Oh, yeah.
What is it?
Your sister.
Play cards. How many you want? 3. Deal takes 2.
You mind if I play a couple of hands?
With what? We got all your money.
Oh, I can get some more.
You can't touch that $75 million.
Hey, all I need is my signature. I can get my hands on $1 million in cash in an hour.
So that's what the boss is after.
Hey, I could lose a lot of money. I wouldn't even notice it. Come on, what do you say?
How you doing? How do you know he can get the money?
Because he knows what'll happen if he doesn't. Right, buddy?
Well, I don't like it. I think you better tie him back up.
Don't worry about it.
The boss likes him tied up. Now, you know how she can be. Tie him back up.
I got a chance to make some nice change. Understand?
Now, what are you up to now?
Oh, yeah. Oh, are you okay?
Wilma?
Oh, they give her a shot to calm her down. Kirby, you should have seen her kicking and scratching. I was right proud.
Did they hurt you?
No, I was just fixing to raise that one boy's voice up an octave while another one grabbed me from behind.
Wilma?
Ha! Kirby, were they indecent with me?
I'm afraid so. Both of them. Several times.
Oh, my gosh, that's terrible. How was I?
Honey, you wore them poor boys out.
Oh, see, that's terrible. That's what I've been trying to...
In a motel.
It's about time. Oh, what's poor Bunny gonna do?
No, Wilma. Now, I want you to stay here. I'm going to go call Mr. Wintermore. I want him to stay with you. You'll be safe with him.
I know. Oh, anybody would be safe with him. Where are you going?
I thought I'd drop in on Charlotte.
Yay! Kill her for me.
Get some rest.
Why should I? I'm not slick.
Yeah, I'd like to place a long-distance call to Mr. Leroy Wintermore, 555-8306.
You know, that woman would be kind of cute if she'd fix up a little. You got any kind of urges for that little lady?
Well, I got urges, but not for her. However, right now, we have to see Charlotte. That's number 1 on my priority list.
Nope. That's number 2.
Number 2? Mm-hmm. What's number 1? Honey? Are you kidding? Now? Where? Bonnie, this could be dangerous. Bonnie! Are you kidding? You're not kidding.
Miss Bonham, Mr. Wintermore. Good morning. Thank you for being our guests.
What is this?
Oh, we're being abducted. You'll get used to it. Oh.
In the car.
Sure did work me up a good appetite. Kirby, I've been wondering, how you going to take care of that Charlotte?
I'm not sure. I might have to...
Oh,
Bonnie!
Shoot. Oh, sugar, I'm sorry. These ain't even your britches. I'll fix it.
Bonnie, I can get it!
Hey. Sugar, look out! You better do something quick, sweetie, because those boys look to be open for business.
Sure would like to see the police report. But it reads like an old Twilight Zone.
I don't go for that science fiction stuff much.
You're kidding. After what's happened?
I know. It doesn't mean I have to go for it.
Well, what do you go for?
You? I go anywhere for you. But Kirby, honey.
What?
Don't make me want to get there.
All right.
Hey, where are you going?
Marina.
I wasn't talking to you, Sonny.
Come on, give us a break.
Sure. How about I start with your neck? How about it, little lady? You want to ride? Huh?
Fix this turkey. Thanks, mister.
What's wrong?
It just don't feel right me being left behind all the time. And why couldn't that old man have left you 2 watches?
Don't worry. I'll be back in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
15 at the most.
Well, you better. Else I'm coming in there after you. I'll grab that Charlotte ball-head and kick her butt all around this pier. Then I'll go...
I love you.
Last guy said that, he disappeared too.
Hey. Be a little careful.
Joseph, we can't be too careful. We tried the utmost care with Krebs and failed miserably. I must have whatever it was that gave him such power.
How do you know Kirby has it?
I hear the news. One moment the police have him, the next moment he's gone. Oh, yes, Joseph, he has it.
Are you sure he's gonna come here?
Oh, don't be ridiculous, Joseph. Of course he'll come here. By now that twerp thinks he's invincible. Well, I'll just have to convince him otherwise, won't I? You know how convincing I can be.
Sure. Sure, when you have all the cards.
You mean our new visitors?
To be accurate, Miss Farnham has been here. Mr. Wintermore has not.
Damn. What?
Everybody all right?
Yes, I'm all right, dear boy, but I'm afraid they treated Miss Farnham rather harshly.
Yeah. She's very ingenious. She's got this very simple way of doing it. She uses this old-fashioned electric reducing machine, and she puts all the little pads all over you. And then she increases the current, and you just feel like your skin's getting torn away from you. She hurt me.
I'm responsible. They followed me to the motel. I was terribly stupid of me not to have made precautions. I'm afraid I'm not very good at this sort of thing.
Don't blame yourself. I should have remembered how thorough Charlotte can be. Right now, we've got to get out of here.
Yes, but how? We're badly outnumbered.
Right. Kirby, how did you get past them?
I'm going to tell you, it sounds strange. It offends all reason. You see, this watch has special properties. It has a way of making time take time out. I'll show you. It might frighten you, but all I can say is that don't look for a rational explanation.
Oh, I stopped looking for those about 3 days ago.
All right, here we go.
Oh, I don't think I'm going to react to this as well as I'd hoped.
Oh, don't worry. You okay, Mr. Wintermore?
Maybe there's a better way to demonstrate the device. Ah, that's better. My God! Oh.
This is the great advantage. It represents absolute power. Omar could have become king of the world.
Being king would have bored him. Santa Claus mixed in with a little Robin Hood was more his style.
That's why he had us give away that $75 million.
Now you have that power, Kirby. It's a twin-edged sword. On the dark side, complete corruption. In the wrong hands...
See what I mean? Let's get off the boat.
Yeah. Oh, thank you.
Hello, honey. Wasn't it fortunate I left the circuits open? Now, what was it you said? A way to make time take time out? I've lost my respect for Omar Krebs. Think how little he did with all that power. Funny to think it was an old gold watch all this time. How does it work, Angel? You must tell me.
Before I do that, I destroy it.
I think you're bluffing, babyface.
Try me. I think we've been disconnected.
Would you really have destroyed it?
In a second. Wouldn't you, considering the alternative?
Absolutely.
Sweetheart, is there no way to persuade you? I'll bet I could make you listen to reason.
No. No way.
Really? Then listen to this.
Don't tell that witch anything, sugar.
Wasn't it sweet of Miss Beaumont to drop in? Time to bargain, Kirby. 1 gold watch for 4 lives. Think it over. You've got 5 minutes. Let's synchronize our timepieces, eh? Mine says 10 to 1. What does yours say?
Hey.
I'm sorry.
I know what you mean. We've both had quite a christening these last few days.
Baptism by fire might be more appropriate.
Hey, I have an idea. It might be dangerous.
At this particular point, I don't think that's a major consideration.
I don't know. You haven't heard the idea.
Does it involve destroying Charla?
It might.
Count me in.
Count me in, too.
Now, Bonnie, what we need to know from you is how it works.
You mean the watch?
Yes, the watch.
Okay. See, the big hand, that tells the minutes, and the little hand, that usually tells...
Honey, this whole business has made him rather impatient. I suggest you cooperate.
Now, one more time.
Think you can make it? How about you? That's my girl.
Now, tell us about the watch.
Yes, sir. Takes a licking and keeps on ticking. You missed.
Hey, they started a fire in there, man. I don't know what happened. Something blew up.
Stay with the girl.
That's my baby. Okay, baby, let's get some fresh air.
It's always best to skip the formalities. I've been playing with the watch. There goes Charlotte.
Ah, well done, Kirby. What happened to Lycodius?
Oh, I dumped him in the boat's fish tank.
Wonderful.
I just wish you'd flip that gizmo as I was tagging that guy. I'd like to see how I did.
Well, from where I was standing, looked like KO all the way, sweetheart.
Good. Hey, what was that explosion anyways?
Oh, it was a fire extinguisher. It blew up in the fire. I know, that sounds like a contradiction
Should
of terms.
have killed her.
Miss Farnham, please.
No, let her be. I'm starting to like her style. You tell it how it is, but...
No, hey, no, don't come near me. I'm gonna pay her back.
Don't do it, Wilma. I took care of her.
Ah, but she's still alive. I want to get her.
You can get her, Wilma. You could kill her, and she would know the difference. But not that way. Not with a watch.
Why not?
It's destructive. It's selfish. It's just like Charlotte. You don't want to become the thing that you hate.
Oh, there. Now, don't you worry, honey. Things get twisted all right way wrong sometimes. It's just being human. I think you better come with us.
Right. Yeah, they still got a price on our heads. Krebs Enterprises.
We'll drop all the charges.
What?
Yes, I have the documents proving that you gave all the money to charity. Your uncle had me open them after the probating of his will. Apparently, he wanted Krebs Enterprises put in the position of treating you with respect.
But that doesn't make any sense.
He wanted them to think you were in control of the missing $75 million. But of course, he never dreamt that you'd be able to step into his shoes. With the watch, I mean. You'd be surprised how delighted he would have been to know that he was in the wrong.
Now, it would have helped if you would have told me this a little sooner.
But everything happened so fast, there wasn't any time. Wilma was right, you know.
What, you think Kirby should have killed that Charlotte?
Oh, no, I don't mean that. I mean that she'll pursue you. She and Joseph are very tenacious characters. They don't give up.
Well, I'll cross that bridge when I come to it. I'll be ready for it. After this, I'll be ready for anything.
Well, that include marriage, maybe?
Next available chapel is at 5:09. After that, it's 11:04 or 11:28.
Are we getting married or playing golf?
I'm sorry, Bonnie. It's just that's the way these people are. If they're not gambling, they're getting married. If they're not getting married.
They just walked by us, Mr. LaCordalis. Very good. I'll be there in 1 hour. Charlotte, what the hell happened to you? What happened?
Nothing happened. Everything's shipshape.
Shipshape?
Do you know what leave means, Joseph?
What?
Leave. Well, that's where I suddenly was. In a truck with 20 men on leave from a destroyer.
20 men?
Destroyers are long-range, high-speed, hard-hitting ships. They're affectionately known as tin cans.
Tin cans?
They have high-pressure steam turbines.
Charlotte, now listen, I have to go to Las Vegas. I want you to stay here until I get back. Where are you going?
Back to base, of course.
Back to base?
Well, they're waiting for me. Joseph, have you any idea how many young men are on a naval base? It's a veritable army. Destroyers destroyers are armed with deck torpedoes, multi-purpose 5-inch guns, and depth charges.
Charlotte. Charlotte. The telephone. The watch. Charlotte.
24 black.
Give me everything you have in your purse.
Please, Jerry, it's the only money we have left to pay our hotel bill.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Excuse me. I think you dropped this.
Oh, thank you.
Running a little low on money, huh?
Yeah.
I'll make you a deal. You bet everything you got. If you lose it, I'll replace it. If you win, you take the money and run.
I will. I will.
What boy, death spot?
Green, red.
I just want to thank you. Thank you very much.
Well, that was real nice. Trying to be like that Humphrey Bogart fella or something?
Yeah.
That's supposed to make you my hero?
Yeah.
It worked.
Place your bets.
Hello, children. There you watch, Mr. Winter.
What about it?
Give it to me.
I don't have it.
Where is it?
I told you I gave it to somebody.
Who?
Ah, Mr. Winter. How are you and the future Mrs. Winter doing?
Fine. We're on the way to make it official.
Ah, well, I wish you all the luck in the world, and I hope you enjoy your stay here.
I'm sure we will. You got a great place here.
Thank you. Nothing in this town ever surprises me, but that comes close.
Well, I don't know. The one in the middle's kind of cute if he'd shave his legs. Oh, here's a lot of sugar.
Oh, thanks.
What a beautiful old watch. What does it say inside? It looks Latin or something.
Oh, it's Greek to me. Bye.
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 Kirby, honey, what does that Latin say?
Tempus unum hominum manet. It means time waits for one man.
You better believe it.
Tomorrow night at 9, 8 Central, stolen jewels are the catalyst for a comedy that would be criminal to miss. Joan Collins lends a touch of class to the Cartier affair. Coming up, a mandatory drug test becomes an invasion of privacy for Cagney and Lacey. Next, here on Lifetime.